Your next comic. I don't know what to say about this guy, but other than he makes us all look bad in a fashion way. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. The best dressed comic of the evening, Mr. Trevor Dean. Trevor.
Don't mind me, my therapist made me write some notes down. My name is Trevor Dean, and I want to take this opportunity, being the last comic, to tell you guys that a lot of comics won't say this, but among the Saskatoon comedians, I have a very unique skill. I have the ability to clear out a room full of hundreds of people with just one specific word. Bingo! That's right, I'm 48, I'm addicted to bingo, and I work retail. So I'm single. Therapist told me that one would go over a little bit better. Yeah, well, I'm single as of a couple days ago. I had to dump my girlfriend, so. No, don't feel bad for me. It was for the best, really, because, to be quite honest, I couldn't stand her. Because she had no communication skills, no money, and no car. Because she was my pretend girlfriend. Okay, look at this. Like, is there any other kind, really? That's not for you to answer. Jesus. Now you see why I go to therapy. Good God. Oh, Lord. What's that? Oh, bingo starts at 10:30. Well, I'll be there after this. But yeah, because I was thinking about this, and the blueprint of my pretend relationship went the exact same way relationships with a woman go for me. Yeah, it's true. They never return my messages, and they never talk about me meeting their family ever. Yeah, it's really sad, because studies show that men will generally pick a woman that's like their mother, which I can totally relate to because all my previous girlfriends left. Yeah, instead of saying, I'm going out for smokes, they'll be like, I'm going out for booze, because apparently I drive them to drink. This is going well, isn't it? The only reason I wore this suit is to take the attention away from the fact that I have a crap ton of hairspray in this thing, and yeah, it's not very good. I was told only one pump, but see, that's my problem. I try too hard when I meet somebody new, you know? When I meet somebody new, I try to make it like I'm going to a job interview to make a good first impression, but like that job interview, I never get called back. I did computer dating before the internet got big. That didn't go well. I know, surprise, right? It gets better, trust me. Yeah, I told the lady I wanted a girl that was attractive, wouldn't spend my money, wouldn't leave me and not talk back. She got me a Barbie doll. Yeah, do you gasp, but my family, it's a cheap Christmas to shop for gifts for me. It really is. Yeah, it's perfect. They say that the best place to meet a woman is in the grocery store. But what about meeting a woman in a grocery store that's open 24/7? Yeah, the Sobeys on Cumberland and 8th used to be open 24/7, and I know that because I have way too much time on my hands. It was great going there at 2 a.m. because, first of all, there was way less competition than the bar. I wasn't the only regular, and I saw a lot of the same women there. The only problem was, the women that I saw there, they got really annoying because their pickup game was super weak, because they'd always say the same line every time. Did you find everything you were looking for today, sir? And I'd say, no. If you could find a redhead about 5'7" with big cans and no kids, that'd be great. the woman came back from the stockroom, she's like, we don't have that, but we've got a redhead with no eyebrows and no friends. And I was like, sure, I'll give it a shot. In case you haven't noticed, I am a comedian with a purpose. I'm not just here to entertain you, I'm here to inspire you to make sure that you don't end up like this. If there's one word of advice I could give you, it's that you do not need algebra to succeed in life, and thank God, because we would be screwed, right? I mean, like, algebra was horrible for me. Like, math is not my strong suit. I am dumb at math. I am so dumb at math. How dumb are you?
How dumb are you?
I imagine there was a hint of sincerity in that question. Regardless of whether there is or not, I think I made a new friend, so this could be better for me. But yeah, I was so dumb in math that I even failed my DNA test. Because they swabbed my cheek and they're like, this is not you, you failed. But in my defense, the letters confused me. I'm like, what am I? XY? YX? Or YXE? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was a thinly veiled airport joke. And you're just making a dig at me because you're the ones that travel. So thank you. You guys are great. I was drinking before the show because I had to deal with my parents. No, like I'm ashamed to say that I don't have a very good relationship with my family. My dad and I got into a really big argument before the show. We don't see eye to eye on a lot of things because he's 6 inches shorter. I think hide and seek is the worst game that parents can play on their kids. 48 years later and I still haven't found my mommy. I was watching a TV program recently that said, it was talking about the silent killer. They said cancer is the silent killer. Have you heard this? I disagree. I think the real silent killer are ninjas. So I'm hoping to find a smart woman after the show. I said hope. It's not like it's going to happen. My mom wanted me to get a job with some security, so I went and applied at Brinks. And I went to the interview, and they're like, it says here that you're a level 4 karate expert. And I said, well, that's according to Nintendo. So they gave me a level 5 ass kicking. Yeah, it's perfect. I'm not going to do my kung fu pose. I tried to get a car recently because I know I look like I take the bus, I get it. I went to a car place, I went to try and buy a car at one of those places that will accept you regardless of your credit score. They looked at mine and they said it was lying and they denied my application. They said there is no way you've received that many compliments. Yeah, this is going well. That's why my friends are in the back. Okay, this is the interactive portion of the show. Can we get creepy for a minute? Can we get creepy? Can we get creepy for a minute? Okay, by show of hands, how many of you have been to a funeral, an open casket funeral where they've laid the person to rest after? Show of hands. Okay, first of all, I'm sorry for your loss. Now, you can shout this out. Do any of you know how they close the casket, what they do to close the casket? Anybody? Shout it out if you know it.
Slam the lid.
Well, yeah, but what do they do to lock it?
Nails?
You're close. You know what, they use an Allen key. Which is weird because I was thinking about it. And first of all, how many times have you found the right key for the job the first time? And it's a key, it's on a ring, so you know at some point you're gonna lose it. I wonder if the funeral director ever had to make a phone call home to get somebody to run home because they, forgot their keys. Can you imagine a guy calling home? It's like, sorry, I'm gonna be late for dinner. You gotta tell Dad I've locked my keys in the casket. She'd be like, oh my God, when you get home, you are so dead. And keeping with the theme of funerals, I'll leave you with this last thought. I went to a funeral recently. It was an open casket, and my friend, a lady who I attended church with, her father had died. And when I got up to the funeral home, my friend said something to me that, given the situation at the time, was probably the only appropriate thing you could say, but still sounded really odd. She's like, go in and see him, Trev. He looks really good. Could you imagine if a makeup company ran with that advertising slogan? Do you have trouble? Oh, hold on. I gotta turn on my personality for this. It's pretend, Dory. Okay. Can you imagine you're watching a late night infomercial? Do you have trouble taking the perfect picture? Are you so unattractive that even the Snapchat filter can't save your ugly ass? Well, cheer up. For the affordable price of eternal afterlife, we will make sure you look radiant for your final public appearance. We have makeup professionals on call 24/7 to make sure you are looking great on your special day. Write us in your will. Plan your death around us. Here's a testimonial from one of our future customers. Oh my God, I wish I was dead so I could see how good I look. And I'm going to bingo, that's my time.
Thank you, Trevor.